using it. Let me see. Merry Christmas Eve, and welcome to the 5th night of Yule. I am Lady Gwendolyn of Rowan Temple of Light. Thank you for joining me. And I'm trying to make these as short and sweet as possible. Just give you some information and let you take with it what you will. Tonight's incense is myrrh, and I'm going to use it to light our Yule candle. Ooh. I have a cinnamon spice drink for tonight. Remember, these nights are about feasting and celebrating, and these 12 nights don't count. So be free to be yourself, be wild, crazy, whatever you need to be. Okay. Tonight is the Feast of the Community. This is where our having soup kitchens comes from. And you know how this is about... Hi, Jamie. I hope you're feeling better, darling. So, this night is all about volunteering, giving to the community, and having the community dinners. It could be going around handing out gloves and hats and stuff to homeless, or filling up a blessing box, things like that. You feeling up to joining, darling? Okay. Okay. Okay, you're not feeling up to joining. That's okay. We understand. Anybody, if you were on here whenever for a live, Jamie had joined us, and she is feeling under the weather. So if y'all could please say a blessing or a prayer for her, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so um, do you hear that? Give me a minute. Breathe. That's a brand new singing bowl. What does it say on the box? What does it? Singing bowls were originally used by Buddhist monks for both meditation purposes and religious ceremonies. Okay, so it talks about, it doesn't say what kind it is. Now, some singing bowls are chakra related. This one is not. It's beautiful though. He might hand it over to me and let me show you. Who knows? No. Give me. Let me see it. It is beautiful, and this is the biggest one that we've ever had. Okay, the bottom. I don't remember which way that goes. I can put that. Turn the elbow on the inside. Mm. Yeah. Does it go? Yeah. Yeah, there. So, yeah, it is beautiful. I am not as well at it, because
I think I bug the neighbors with it when I do it.
hi, Miss Heidi. Okay, here. Um, they may have their drink or even water with them tonight. I toast to you on this joyous festival of the Feast of a Community. You are my community, and I love you and thank you for being here. To the gods, hail Odin. Okay, so it's about meeting up with family and friends, doing your part, taking responsibility, jumping in and helping, um, um, doing your duty to help others. Like as I was saying, this is where community dinners. Yeah, Odin loves coffee, right? um, um, as I was talking um, about the community dinners and going out and volunteering for them, those are things that you can do. Oh, that sounds like a good meal for for you. Um, remember to be a good guest as well as a good hostess. Um, it's a wonderful time to be mindful, to be gracious, um, to feel, um, to respect that person, others for coming or hosting. Just be gracious. Um, giving into the community reminds you, to work on your self-worth and self-respect. Um, you may not get a thank you, but just know that by you putting good into the community, that even though you may not be told it, but you are loved and you are appreciated. Um, and this is with any type of community. Um, I pour so much of myself into our pagan community. I don't get thank yous all the time, but I know that our community appreciates it. And that's why I keep doing and keep fighting the way that I do. Ooh, my spot where my unicorn horn was showing. Ooh, can't have that. Okay, sorry. I had it removed. Okay. Oh, good, good. See, is anything that you can do to help out family, friends, neighbors? I have a friend that they're making all this food and candy and everything. Wait, whew, sorry, I had a phone call coming in. Um, anything that you can do. Okay, so I have a friend that they're doing a lot of cooking, and I'm like, just leave it out on your porch. I'll come get it. I don't have to have contact, because if you're able to do that and share those with other people, and not have that contact, then that's still a way to stay close. I wish that I would have thought ahead of time and asked my cousin to make Mama's peanut butter balls. I mean, I know how to make them, but I don't know the recipe, um, to be exact. So I I can't make them, but I used to make them all the time with my mom whenever I was a kid, and it was the most greatest thing ever. You might know them as like Buckeye balls, as the peanut butter with the chocolate is essentially a Reese cup. but they're awesome. Okay, so I digress. A good night for storytelling. Um, Instead of the ghost of Christmas past, it's the stories of Christmas past. And pass those stories on to your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, whatever. Um, Time to start making new stories and new memories. Just like I know Heidi has a new grandbaby this year, and so it's time to set up those new traditions and new stories that you'll be telling for years to come. But this is a great night for that. um, Telling stories of those that are no longer with us. Last year on this night, it was always Christmas Eve for my family, to be together with Mama and Papa. And being able to be here with you, even if it's just for 15 minutes, a half hour, however long we're going to be on here talking, um, is helping me get through. Um, I haven't had a major breakdown today or anything like that, so I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Um, Whenever you lose somebody that, I lost the two people that raised me because mom was a single parent and worked all the time. So I spent the majority of time with my grandparents. So losing the two people that I knew that I could always count on was a big blow this year. But I have to remember all the stories of Christmases and Mama taking me and putting me in the Christmas pageant and being an angel and singing in the choir. Whew, boy, did I have a big head about that, thinking that I could actually sing. Huh, dude, no. I was told I can if I try. But if I'm just going along and flowing with it, I sound like a squawking seagull. Okay, enough. Okay, on to the virtue of tonight. And it is about hospitality. Like I said earlier, it's important to be not just a gracious host, but also a guest. Always, always be gracious about where you're at. And people put a lot of hard work into having people over. You got to clean the house before. You got to prep everything. You got to clean the house afterward. There's always dishes to be done. And let me tell you something. Whew, washing dishes, if you're young and you haven't had to do this yet, washing dishes after a holiday feast is the worst thing ever. Thank you. I didn't have to this time. It was done for me. That was my gift of today. Okay. Hospitality is a value of the heart and sending out divine energy, because that hospitality and graciousness, that is a whole another level of your emotions. Just imagine it flowing through you, because that gracious energy is going to help you set a better way of life for yourself. You focus on that, and this is the time that we have been doing that. And don't forget to send me your wishes, because we're going to light a pine cone candle on the last night of this on January 1st and send our wishes away. So don't forget to send me those. If you have a wish, I'll put it in the pine cone. You'll see, it'll be really cool. I've never seen one of these before, but I'm so excited to do it with your all's energy. I want to see it just. Okay, so letting that divine energy flow through you is promoting your quality of life. Anything that the goddess touches is an improvement in your life. And that is what you have to be mindful of tonight. If you're going to do a meditation tonight, I would suggest doing it on that. Okay. You know how, and this is, if you have a different tradition, let me know. I would love to hear it. But you know how leave, I was always taught this. If you leave a candle in your window, then that shows people that your home is open. It's available for food, shelter, to clean up whatever you need. This is a safe space for you. And so I remember mom and mama always had the light up, whether it be battery or plugging candles in the windows everywhere, just for that purpose, because our home was always available for us to feed somebody or give them shelter for the night. And you can private messages me those. I'll see these, but you can private message me anytime, different ones. I don't care how many you have. Okay. Being hospitable and being mindful of your current situation and how you can help other people. It can be as simple as giving them a smile, to uplift their day, or to give them a compliment. If you see somebody that's struggling, whether in a out on the street, in the grocery store, if you see somebody whose vehicle is broke down, stop and ask them if they need help. We've done that several times, helped out some homeless. Yeah, gave away your shirt. These are just little things that you can do to be hospitable and just be mindful to keep an open and loving heart. I think that's a good message for tonight. Okay. So unless anybody else has any stories or traditions, like I talked about with the candle in the window, let me know. I look forward to hearing those. My chosen drink for tonight is cinnamon with vodka and orange and pineapple juice. So it's a little fruity for tonight, but I had to spice it up a little bit with the cinnamon. So, all right. I am a hugger too, and I love to hug. I am very much missing hugs. Right now, whenever I go out, I am all completely covered, like head, mask, coat, gloves. The way I see it, all of this stuff can be washed just the same as a mask can. So, and I understand not everybody can drink, but as homage to the Yule gods and the Yule lads, which I really need to get into discussing them. I can't wait to discuss them, actually. Whew. And you thought the Seven Dwarfs were interesting. So, all right. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. I will see you again tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Thank you for checking in tonight and remembering that it was 8 o'clock. But remember to do something good for your community. If you are unable to now, be thinking on it. Set that intention that you want to do something good for the community. So, all right. Love you guys. This is the candle. It is getting burnt down. Like I said, just burning it a little bit each night during Yule. So Love you guys. Blessings. See y'all tomorrow night.